straight now, we're going to go over to Andy Farrell, who's speaking live at the Grand Hyatt in Fukuoka for Ireland's press conference live from Japan.
6-day turnaround, a 5-day turnaround, and a couple of performances that needed to be better. So you could imagine that a rest is one that's much needed. Come back into work today in great spirits. Had a look at a few things that we can improve on and get better at. And the boys have bounced into the gym first of all, and there's been a few personal bests in there, which says a lot after a couple of days off, and the training session's been pretty sharp on the back of it.
And you're aware, obviously, of this typhoon tracking for this part of Japan. Has that caused any issues with training or preparation for the game?
We haven't. The boys haven't even spoke about it really. Look, we just go from day to day and get on with our preparations. You know, World Rugby has been in touch with us, and they're as keen as we are, as you are, to get this game played. I believe there is a contingency plan in place, but I think there's updates every 24 hours. But we just get on with our day job and try and best prepare every single day, and yeah, we'll see what comes of that.
How far out would they have to make a decision? Do you know any?
Well, if you look at the weather forecast, it changes the whole time anyway. So I think we won't probably know till probably 48 hours or so before.
How's Jordi Murphy?
He's a lot better. He's a lot better than we thought he would be anyway. He's shaped up really well. He's very comfortable on walking around, and we expect Jordi to be back training on Thursday.
What's most times if you don't train during the week, you're not playing in this team in the World Cup, or in this week? So is he under pressure to be available this week?
Well, we've been told that he's going to be available to train on Thursday. We select our teams in and around that, so we'll stick to that.
And are you happy enough with the situation of having to call up another players, just sort of logistics and all that? You seem quite content to not even consider that.
We're happy with how Jordi's pulled up. He was pretty sore after the game, and after all the medical advice that he's been given, he's in great spirits.
And the aggravation that Joe Carbery suffered to his ankle injury, what's the update on that?
He's flying, yeah. He's in a great place. He's in the best place I've certainly seen him over the last few weeks. He was running around the training ground today like he's got a proper spring in his step, and yeah, he's in great spirits and ready to go.
And you spoke quite well last week about teams that have lost games in World Cups and how they've gone on, and the South Africa, your England team, done special things. Have you seen the evidence of that now in the last few days, where guys taking ownership or whatever, that you can see that Ireland could springboard from the Japan game?
Well, we've had a day back, and the mood, the enthusiasm, the want to get stuck into the work has been right up there. I think the mood in the camp is that we know that we need to. This is the business end of the World Cup for us now. You know, probably a week early, but it is the business end of the World Cup, and I think when we're really challenged as a group, I think that's when we're at our best, and there's evidence of a big week starting this morning, and yeah, let's hope we can carry on rolling that on for the rest of the week.
Typhoons aside, Andy, the weather seems to cool down a bit. It's obviously a welcome development.
Well, it was for a couple of days, and then we've trained this morning. It was pretty humid out there this morning. Yeah, with a bit of cloud cover, the sun's not as much, and obviously with the game being outdoors, we expect the conditions to be a little bit cooler as well. I don't think we'll be playing in an oven like we did last week, but you can't predict. You know, we expect the conditions still to be sticky. You've seen on the rest of the games, no matter whereabouts they're played within the country, there's been quite a bit of spilt ball still, and we expect that.
Does the Japan results the other night, does that change things at all for you?
No, not whatsoever. No. All the different permutations is not something that the boys would be thinking about. The only thing that matters for us is our preparation today, which has started pretty well, and planning for that to step up again tomorrow, and hoping for a big performance on the weekend.
What did you make of a crooked feed in the 82nd minute of test match with a bonus point on the line?
Again, it's a crooked feed, and that was the decision that's been made. What decision Samoa will make on the back of that is nothing to do with us neither. So we control what we can control, and we accept the rest of it and just get on with it.
And it does seem that, like, from the inside looking out, it's been very positive. Everybody's spoken quite positively over the last couple of weeks. Has that been the case inside the camp, or has there been a few harsh words at times as well, particularly after the Japan game?
No, like I've said to you before, there's a positivity within our camp that we're able to be honest with each other, and honest feedback it can be portrayed as super positive in one way, or it can be portrayed by others as a little bit negative. We don't feel like that because we're able to speak to each other how we want, and all we're interested in doing is improving, and that's not been any different over the past few weeks.
It's interesting, there was criticisms of the Russia performance. It was probably at the opposite end of the pitch in terms of not putting Russia under more pressure or getting a higher score. From your own perspective, from a defence point of view, were you happy with how Ireland performed? I guess like Russia didn't threaten really at all, so was that something you were satisfied with?
Well, you can only deal with what's in front of you, can't you? And Russia had a few digs at us, and we were able to get the ball back pretty quickly. I suppose the key point which was made at half time is make sure that we keep on focusing in on what we can control defensively, and I felt like we did that. I think we'll be under a little bit more pressure this weekend though.
In terms of being in a good place though defensively, it seems that, as I say, it does seem it's the other end of the ball that perhaps the criticism has come for, that if you're going in with this level of defence into a quarter final, you'd be fairly confident?
Oh well, we've been confident in the past, but you don't know what's going to happen from week to week. Again, sorry to be boring, but it's about our preparation and learning how we can be better. As I said before, we tend to step up when it's a big game, and hopefully we can do that again.
And Rory talked about the players' confidence being dented after that Japan game, and we could see that maybe in the Russia game. Is that a concern going into the business end of the season?
No, because this is the game that matters, and like I've said, when we are up against, no matter who it is that we're playing in the world, we've been proven that we can step up against anyone, and we know what this week means to us, and we expect that type of performance to come out at the weekend.
Andy, obviously Samoa have had a couple of sightings and things like that, a very physical side. Would there be any temptation to try and wrap a couple of people up in Tottenham this weekend, or is that just not an option?
It's definitely not an option. No, this game's super important to us, and we're fully in.
And obviously, I'm sure none of lads have any problem with that, do they? It's not one anyone would want to miss either, is it?
Again, it's super important to the lads because we're after the best performance of the competition. It was a pretty good one against Scotland, and there's been a bit of a lull since then. We're after trying to hit those heights again, and it's not easy doing that because Samoa are a good side. They're a big physical side. We know what's coming our way, and first and foremost, and not just that, we've got to respect the game for what it should be. It's a massive game for Ireland, for the players, and for everyone in the group.